And we take you inside the newest competitive sport, Swim Run. We'll explain what it is and how you can get involved. All ahead on CBS News 8 this morning.
All right, so you know what a triathlon is, right? It's running, swimming, biking. Well, there's a new competitive sport making waves.
It's called Swim Run, and it's popular in Europe. Ashley Jacobs is live this morning in Mission Bay, where the new race style making its debut. Ashley.
Hey, good morning, Michelle and Dan. Swim run is actually the fastest growing sport in the entire world. Years ago, there were just 3 of these races. Now there's hundreds. So let's learn a little bit more about it. Let's start with you, Sean. Tell me, what exactly is swim run? The name's kind of obvious, but lay out what a race style is for us.
So basically you start out running, then you enter the water with your shoes on, and then you keep running after that, and you transition back and forth between swimming and running. So there's multiple. So our race yesterday had 6 swims and 7 runs.
Yeah, and the race yesterday, really one of the first races in America, and this sport is just growing in popularity. What kind of feedback do you get from participants?
Well, a lot of them come from the triathlon community, and they just love to not have to haul a bike around. They just show up with a bag, they show up with their buddy, because it's a team sport. There's always 2 people, and they can't be more than 10 meters apart.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about some of the technology behind this, because you said you run and you swim with your shoes on at all times. So you are one of the sponsors for this event internationally. Tell me about the technology of the shoe that makes it so good to swim and run in.
So yeah, hi, we make a brand called Vivo Barefoot that sponsor the World Series in Europe, and we make the shoes basically as soft and light as possible, drainable, water in, water out. They're wide and flat, so they're really good to swim in, and with great flexibility you can minimize drag in the water basically and get full comfort when you're running.
Okay, and I mean, we said a lot of people in this sport come from the triathlon community, but this is actually really good for your body and not as harsh, going back and forth between swimming and running.
That's right. So I mean, if you're doing 3 hours exercise or so, to be in a swim run where you're always basically recovering from a run in the water, everything feels good. When you finish swimming, you're happy to run again, and it's no question that after a swim run you feel a lot less hard done by, as it were, than if you've just done 3 hours solid running.
Okay, great. Now, yesterday's event was huge. People already want to know about more opportunities. How can people get involved with California SwimRun?
Well, we have Facebook, Instagram. So our Instagram is California SwimRun. Our Facebook is also California SwimRun. And then our website is www.californiaswimrun.com. So we really are available in a lot of different places.
Okay, great. We have so much to talk about throughout the morning. Dan and Michelle, one question I'm going to get answered. I started doing my research early yesterday to find out more about swim run, and I heard it all started as a drunken bet.
Oh.
So we're going to find out more about how this whole sport started and learn whether or not that is true. I got to fact check that, and we'll answer that question for you in the next hour.
Some of the best ideas start out that way, don't they, though? You're like, what? And then the next day, what did we do? What? And then you're like, this is actually great. Let's go with it. All right, Ashley.
Yeah,
we'll chat
apparently.
with you soon.